Is iWork enough? When you buy a new Mac, Apple brands iWork as Office for Mac, but better, not referring to Office for Mac 2008, a program released by Microsoft a few years ago, but rather, of course, the Office that runs on Windows. But some people, they think, oh, I'll just stick with my old program because there is the option to go with Office for Mac. And some people are wondering, is iWork good enough, or should I buy Office for Mac? Because there is a price difference. Office for Mac is $120. iWork is $40. And in my opinion, iWork is better than Office for Mac, which is pretty much the same as Office 2007. That is my personal opinion, as you'll see in the presentation at the end of this video. But I would recommend that, your opinion is, who knows, your opinion might be that the programs, the Office programs are better. Certainly the ones on iWork are easier to use, but you might think the other ones, still have more functionality, or there's some features that are better. And, I'm not going to try to push my opinion on you, but I would recommend that before you buy Office for Mac, then you should buy iWork. Because, as a test, because iWork costs 3 times less than Office for Mac. And so it's really not that much to lose. You have $80 to gain, only $40 to lose. So I think that you will be happy with iWork. But even if you're not, $40 versus $120. Let me tell you, Office is a great program. It sets the bar. But in my opinion, iWork has jumped the bar because Pages is, Pages, in my opinion, some of the features in it and the templates are better than Word. In my opinion, Numbers looks a lot better than Excel. That's not up for debate. And Keynote, it is a lot better than PowerPoint, in my opinion. You can always tell a PowerPoint presentation. They're kind of sloppy, and the backgrounds aren't always good, but the templates on Keynote are amazing. And again, I'm not trying to force my opinion on you, but I think you should at least give it a chance. For $40 versus $120, I mean, what have you got to lose? I don't think, it's much of a debate whether you should at least try it out. Because you're going to be spending so much time on here. Even if you lose the $40, let's say you hate iWork, which I think is very, very unlikely. Though you have to give it some time. If you're going to try it, don't try it and say, oh, I don't understand this, I give up. If you're going to do that, then just buy Office for Mac. If you're looking for if you're willing to actually find a good program, then you need to spend a little while, maybe a day or two, or, depending on how often you use it, you need to spend a little while acclimating yourself to it and learning the features. They're not hard to learn. By any means, they're not hard to learn. But still, it is a little different, and they will take, at least a few minutes to learn. So you have to give it a chance if you're going to buy it. But with all the time you spend, word processing, with all the time you spend making presentations, graphs, charts, tables. And by the way, in Excel, they have one graph, and they don't even allow you to print a table. You enter it in that table. But on Numbers, they allow you to have tons of different colored graphs and types of graphs, and double and triple and single graphs and tables, and you've just got to see it because it is really cool, and it looks really great again. So, with all that time you spend in there with Keynote and all that, Pages, Word, hours of time for $40, I'd recommend you try it out. $80 to save, $40 to lose, hours, spent with possibly a better experience. I would say give it a go. And if you don't like it, just return it and get Office for Mac. $40 lost, but at least you know which one you like best. My website, bit.ly/techarterp. Now stay tuned for this presentation because it shows you, my opinion on this and some of the different points for the different things in iWork and Office for Mac. I think you'll enjoy it. Is iWork enough? By Daniel Johnston. Test iWork or get Office for Mac. Office for Mac. A few years ago, Microsoft released Office for Mac in 2008. The price was $120 for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and all the other great programs that come with Microsoft Office. Office for Mac 2011 is to be released in the coming months. iWork comes with Pages, Numbers, and Keynote. Goes for $40. Markets itself as, quote-unquote, Office for Mac, but better. You're not going to find anything new in Office for Mac. Pages 09 has over 40 beautiful templates to choose from, allows you to go full screen, and gives you formatting options not found on Word. Numbers 09, the equivalent to Excel, beautiful charts and graphs, not a boring template, but tons of customization, a lot easier to use. Keynote 09 is running this presentation, has templates that shame PowerPoint, easy to learn, used by all the experts. So which would you choose? The one that costs less? The one made by the company that has a reputation for good design? The one that gives you much more features and functionality? Or the old, expensive, dull product that everyone and their mother uses? It's up to you.